understanding of some of the issues and how we can resolve the issues that bothers lots of people in Selangor at this time. Let me just begin by sharing with you some anecdotes, interesting anecdotes in the last 2-3 weeks and talking to people and figuring out what are some of the issues that bothers people. And a friend of mine was telling me that he's now forced to buy huge containers to stock water in his house. He's got 3 children, and he says, I never know when the water supply will be disconnected. I will never know when the water will be disrupted, and therefore I have no choice but to buy all these big boulders and big containers in order to keep water, so therefore I'm prepared. And he says this thing is happening every other week. We are looking like a third world country, looking like an African country and some poor countries in Southeast Asia, where we have no choice, but we have no water at home. So this is something that people are really stressed out about, on top of the CMCOs and the EMCOs and so on and so forth. Number 2, businessmen are complaining that there's a major loss of business as a result of the water disruptions. Families are saying social disruption of families. In fact, one young Malay woman was telling me that she has to buy water in order to clean the toilet, and she was telling me, macam mana 6 orang dekat rumah saya, mana tandas mana mereka boleh menggunakan, 2-3 hari tidak ada air. So saya terpaksa beli air, bukan sahaja untuk makan dan minum, dan juga untuk masak, tapi juga untuk tandas. So this is an extra cost to people, and it's a loss of business on one side, an extra cost and a social dislocation of families and so on and so forth. And I can assure you, in the last 2 weeks, if you calculate the losses, it will run to billions, because companies have to stop production. Companies cannot reschedule production, they stop production, and therefore this is a cost not only to business but also to society in general. Third, there's a loss of faith in the institutions, the loss of faith in the agencies that are supposed to manage water, that people think that nobody can be trusted. People think that, these guys can't be trusted, they are unable to manage the water resources, and this loss of faith is just not just involving institutions that manage water in the state as well as the federal government, but also the federal government and the state government. Now, this is something that needs to be, this uncertainty about water supply, this certainty about getting up in the morning and having water in the taps, it seems to be bothering people, and therefore they think that we as a society, we as a government, we as agencies who manage water are unable to function in a way that actually can deliver water to people. So therefore, I'm just going to, these are some of the anecdotes if you want, but very anecdote that tells you the thinking of people.